Alrighty then, so for this episode, since we don't really have many events to do in the USA, at least not any new events that we can do which will roll right off the tongue, I am going to make a start in Europe now, because we have 2 race events we can do. We have one up on Coastal Dream, and the other one in Vineyard. So, I think first of all, I'm going to start in Coastal Dream with the preview lap. And if we do this one, we will be driving the US Circuit Racer, which I'm pretty sure is Criterion's best impression of an Indy car, more or less. And yes, it is. I've got the strong feeling that this is meant to resemble an Indy car, most likely, because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, whatever. I'll drive this thing in red. I can definitely tell this is going to take me some time to get through, but hopefully I can manage to get through this without too many problems. Oh yeah. There's probably one more thing I should do whilst I'm here. Just because, well, the effects are a little loud, so I'm going to turn those down just a little bit more. Okay, let's go. I'd say this is meant to be a combination of an Indy car and an F1 car. And, as I would have expected, immediate wreck. Which probably doesn't surprise me. That was 100+% mental, is what that was. and yet I somehow managed to do it by nearly 5 seconds. I have no idea how I put that lap together, but I basically just kept my foot in the door, lobbed it about as much as I could, basically kept my finger on the boost button for about half the freaking lap, and then eventually I just managed to put it all together. And we're now up to 83,700 burnout points. Fuck me. That was mental. I'm not gonna lie, that was freaking mental. Okay, now that we're done at Coastal Dream, let's now just head to the Vineyard. And where we have a special event. And if we can get the gold, we will unlock a postcard. And we are driving the Muscle Type 3. Yeah, I'll drive this thing in white. Hopefully this will be a shitload of a lot easier than what that previous one was. Because it took me 75 minutes to get the gold on that previous time trial. Hopefully, since we're now back to a much slower car compared to the Circuit Racer, hopefully I'll be on steadier ground. At least I think it'll be steadier ground. It'll be a lot more tame ground for sure, but it just depends on knowing if this car has as much of a malicious intent as what the other one did. I should also mention, it's literally been 4 days since I last played this game, because I've been trying to catch up with my uni work. However, I have established getting the gold on this is not going to be too hard. And I think that's a good thing for me, because then it means after this I can basically just leave this one there and then make an opening in Asia, is what I think. And what do you know, that was easy. Gold first try. That does surprise me. And 345 on the burnout points. Okay. Fucking hell. I'm so glad that was at least 10 times easier than what my other one was. Anyways, we got our first postcard from a special event. And we're now up to 84,000 burnout points. Are there any other races unlocked yet? No. Well, it looks like we just have the crash event then. You know what? I'm gonna push this onto the next episode, because I'm looking at the time, and because I need to be somewhere, I'm going to call the episode here and then get on with the crash junctions in the next episode. So, our first 2 events in Europe have now been beaten, and next time we will be doing our first crash events in Europe. Coming in the next episode.